Hello, everyone. I am introducing an episode which only means one thing. It's 1d6, 1d4, motherfuckers. My chaos baby where everything is made up and the points don't matter. There are 5 of us bitches here today. Hello, bitches.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, this might be the most we've ever had on 1d6, 1d4.
This is the highest roll ever.
It is.
Yeah.
It ranges, I think, between 2 and 4 on a standard. Yep. Thank God I've never had to do one of these by myself, because that would be like a 10-minute episode of me crying in the corner with my cat.
I had a 1. Yeah.
Well, that's technically would be 2 people then.
Shit.
Count it.
She does count as a people. Mm-hmm. All right. It's the end of 2023. We all lived. We all survived, mostly intact. And so we're doing our yearly wrap up, and because I just control these things full of nonsense. We're just gonna talk about our favorite DMAD moment from the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2023. It's fun to say. I don't know.
Can we fight the calendar? No.
You can use his middle name too and call it the year of our Lord Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh shit! Yes,
my goodness.
Jesus fucking Christ, similar to his cousin Leon Sex Kennedy. That's a joke, but no one that my friends will understand. So I'm gonna shut my mouth.
Sarah's friends.
As recovering Catholics, they are the authority on this.
Exactly.
There's enough of us in this chat, so
it's the most hostile ones.
Yeah. 10 years of Catholic school, and oh boy, I now have 2 tattoos. Yep. But I'm going to shut my big mouth and have someone else talk for the next 2 minutes. Who wants to go first? Or should I roll for it?
Randomly?
Oh, you got to roll for it.
Everything is roll.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to do a 1d6, and on a 6, we re-roll. We're just going to go to order of my screen. So Christian is 1, I am 2, Jess is 3, Rainy is 4, Amber is 5. Winnie, bless the dice. Thank you. It is a 4, so Rainy, you get to start, my dude. Are you ready for your countdown?
I get to go first?
You get to go first. All right. 3, 2, 1.
2023 was a crazy year for us as a podcast, as a streaming group. Picking my favorite thing that happened is very difficult. But I'm going to take the cheesy audio editing, thing. It's just like, we passed 10,000 downloads. That's absolutely crazy. This year was like the most exponential growth. It was nuts. If you look at our all-time chart, it just like shoots up. I think we're going to hit 8,000 this year. So like we got really close to, we got really close to 10,000 like in a year. Like, and if we just keep that up, it's just crazy. And I see no reason we won't just continue making tons of, games, playing more games and just doing tons of stuff. But if I had to pick, totally sarcastically, I'm going to pick Fishblade as the...
Fuck you, Rainy.
I was also going to say something about Fishblade.
Don't worry. Everybody gets to say... Okay, you know what? So if we're all going to say it, let's pick our favorite stat from Fishblade.
Microplastics.
It's base.
Wait your turn. Wait your turn.
I'm sorry.
It's Rainy's time now.
Yeah, and 100% it's base for me, because as a bassist and somebody who works in the environmental field where bass is a thing that people like, it's not my thing, but drop that bass. I still have 38 seconds. So other crazy things that happened in 2023. So like I was actually very happy to explore some solo play. It was like the first time I've ever really dove in and like tried that. And I think I convinced at least a few of you to try out some solo and or co-op GM-less kind of gameplay. And I loved listening to everybody else kind of start dipping their toes in the you can do this anywhere, anytime, all alone kind of thing.
Do you remember when you started Colossal? I think it was in January.
It was
or like December.
It was in like October, November, I think.
Okay.
So
you finished Colossal.
No. The first episode of Colossal was November 18th, 2022. I have our page up.
Yeah.
Okay,
so it was the end of 2022, but I had 2 different solo series and a couple solo one-shots for the off-week stuff. And yeah.
That's time.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No worries. We interjected with Rainy.
We did. You're right. All right. I'm going to continue on the dice train. I am now down to a D4. Christian is 1. I am 2. Jess is 3. Amber is 4. Winnie, bless the dice. Thank you.
I'm going to add a meow every time you say that.
Please?
Perfect.
It is a 3. Jess, Winnie says it is your turn. Are you ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1, party.
Okay. Am I ready? Actually, no. But for 2023, so I was also going to say some of Fishblade because like I complain about Fishblade like kind of a lot. It's not my go-to recommendation. It's like such a ridiculous game. But one of my favorite things about this last year was Rainey's like introduction to like the podcast. If you listen to the audio version, the music intro and just Sara going into Fishblade is the most hilarious thing. Like
I've never listened to it. Oh no.
10 seconds.
It
is
drops
beautiful.
the beat and you're like, listen up, Chuckle Fucks. Buckle up, Chuckle Fucks. It's Fishblade. And then the beat just drops. It's so good.
It is amazing. Like just to listen to those first like 10 seconds alone is like the most amazing thing. That's like my favorite thing of this entire year.
It's like very high production value for a game that is not real.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
A not real game. Yeah, that's the most effort I put in, I
It's so
think.
good.
It was so good. And honestly, you know, as much as I also still hate what we did with the game, we were really great. Like the fish puns that we had throughout the entire night, like they did not stop. I was very impressed with us as a group. It was very impressive. The other thing is I have to mention Tangled Blessings because I was very, very committed of not doing any of the solo plays, and I still will probably not do any of them in the future. But Kent convinced me, because he's my arch nemesis, to play a rival solo game. And I was like, okay, well, I have to do this. And it turned out amazing. It might be like one of my favorite RPGs that I've ever played.
Honestly,
and
I loved being able to listen to that.
I've listened to the first episode and it was really awesome. Like I can't wait to listen to more. It was amazing how the tarot cards just did what they were supposed to do. It was really cool.
Yeah. The game is beautiful. The prompts are so cool. Like it's just such a cool concept. I love the themes. Tangled Blessings. That was one of my favorite parts.
And that is time. Killing it.
I talked
because Rainey made this made the joke about it. I am going to say that Jess, what is your favorite Fishblade stat that we made?
See, I really don't like actually Fishblade, so like I have to pick a stat. I'm trying to even remember what we had. We had base, microplastics.
Mouth.
I had mouth. That's what I had come up with.
Smell.
Smell? We had smell?
Mine was smell. And
you know, because Troy isn't here, I'll pick. Can I get a high? Whatever. That sound is that I hate more than anything.
That sound that we have an audio
do that.
clip of you doing that will never be released from the vault.
Might have to put that in here.
No,
I also want to note
that's not
it's
fair
so
to Jess.
funny to me. I also want to know it's so funny to me that of the 3 things that I have picked thus far as my favorite things for 2023, they're all things that I'm like, I hate. I'm like, I hate Fishblade. Let me talk about it. I hate solo plays. Let me talk about it. I hate this sound. Let me
Basically,
talk
just admitting she has bad taste. She's like, I hate this, but I don't like good things.
All
So
right.
this must be the best.
All right, so we are down to 3. Christian is 1. I am 2. Amber is 3. Winnie, bless the dice. Thank you. That is a 2. Winnie says it's Mama's turn. All right, I'm going to count myself in. 3, 2, 1. Hello, it's me. I have to say my favorite thing about DMAD this year has been Twitch chat. As our resident chat mod and Twitch dork, getting to watch the chat, interact with the chat, see all the stuff they do, whether it's our regulars, seeing all our newcomers come in, seeing fucking game creators and professionals in our chat is such a rewarding experience, and it's just really fun. Because one of the things I always look at when I'm joining in streams is like, what's the chat look like? Is it poppin'? Is it dead? Is there just one guy in there? And just seeing the constant stream of hilarious shit that chat pumps out and how many times I have to mute myself to not laugh at it. I mean, the amount of bear puns during Kent's initiation was the best shit I'd ever seen. They didn't stop until the stream ended. And even then, there were a couple chats that came in while we were like about to go offline that were just like, hey, here's some more bear puns.
The she cascades.
Oh my god. And when anytime I introduced a new rewards thing, people were on top of it. All the she's going out. As soon as I told chat, hey, there's a 69 button, they all slammed it. Like, these rewards do fucking nothing but every now and again I see a she or a 69 pop up, and I'm like, this is why I love being a Twitch mod. And maybe in 2024, I'll remember to log on to the main account and make Kent a Twitch mod so he can join in the hilarity with me. Maybe, who knows? And in my last 15 seconds, my favorite Fishblade stat is base solely because the joke Kent made when he created it made me almost cry. You drop it. I
Like,
fucking.
what do you do with base? You
drop
it.
like I broke down. And yeah, that is my 2 mins.
Nice.
Yeah, I love you, chat, even though I hate you. All
Can
right.
I add one more thing that I just thought of that I
No,
forgot
Jess, your 2 minutes
while you
is
were
up.
okay.
You can-
That's all right.
Oh, go for it.
Go quick.
No, I just want to
Stop.
do a special shout out. I also really appreciate Christian's like animal impersonations, all of his animal sounds during RuneQuest, and like the bunny that I loved. So good. So great. Every time Christian has to make an animal sound, I'm just like, what just happened? Okay,
Oh my
that was
God.
all.
Thank you,
Thank
Jess.
you.
It's a talent I didn't know I had.
It's down to 2. Odds is Christian, evens is Amber. Winnie has left my desk, so
Cursed.
boyfriend, come bless this dice.
It's an appropriately cursed dice now because you're rolling.
Aw, yeah, I was gonna say now this is a downgrade.
It's a
All right,
cursed die.
what, from my cat to my boyfriend, Jess? Thanks.
Yeah.
All right, and Amber, it's your turn. Are you ready for 2 minutes of chaos?
Let's rock.
Ready, set, go.
All right. So we've had a crazy, fun, and exciting year. I was going to say Fishblade off the bat, and then Rainy, that son of a bitch, took it from me. I really did enjoy Fishblade. I'm just super impressed that we managed to get like so much hilarity in like I get like it had a plot. Like it was it a good plot? Debatable, but it had a plot and it was a complete one, and it was 50 minutes long. Like I can't believe we did it. I also really enjoyed, I did a lot of conspiring with Christian this past year on things in RuneQuest and different initiations and way to like fuck with my fellow PCs and stuff. And I've really enjoyed some of my co-conspiratorial moments with Christian. That's been really, really fun working on that. I also I tear up a little bit sometimes with the fan emails that we get. Like getting the fan emails this year has just been super amazing and super incredible. Just people like taking the time to share that we've been a part of their lives, sometimes during difficult times in their lives. Like that means so much to me. Like it makes everything so worth it. And it's just really heartwarming to see communities coming together like that are not like really super monetized and stuff. And like we're still small enough to be able to connect with people on that individual level. And I love that so much. Raz Fox made us a playlist like for our RuneQuest campaign, and I'm like crying a little bit. Like I can't. So that has been. I love it. I love it so much. I'm also like I'm bad at time. I don't remember if this was this year or at the very end of like the year before, but like I'm really happy that Kent has joined us.
It was this year.
I think he's been a great addition.
Mhm.
Yeah, this year. Yeah. So my good bud Kent, one of my oldest and longest and bestest friends, has joined us at DMs After Dark this year, and I've just loved having him on. And he's loved it so much. He's like a better DM After Dark than me and half of the permanent members here with just being involved and taking it seriously. He loves it so much. He loves being a part of this and interacting with all of our fans and stuff. So that is awesome. And finally, I really love Troy's initiation and how we all get to play spirits and fuck with them. Yeah.
Nice.
I will quickly
Knock that in
say,
perfectly at the end.
technically, Kent joined us at the end of last year because he was
Mm.
around for Crossroads
That's
Carnival.
right. He was in front.
Yeah.
But he didn't technically join as a member until RuneQuest.
Yep.
He was
So
he was just a special
was a
guest. Then he's a
guest.
perm
Yeah.
member. Yeah.
Yes, he was special guest Kent, and now he's 6 DMs and Kent.
And Kent. It's fine, Kent.
Well, because Kent is going to listen to this, I'm going to say I'm not glad that Kent joined our group.
Wow.
Oh God.
Wow.
Wow.
Savage.
Only because he's listening.
Even though one of her favorite things was Tangled Blessings, which she played
Right.
with Ken.
I had so much fun
Exactly.
playing with Kent, but I hate him.
But fuck
Correct.
Kent. All right, Christian, are you ready?
No, but hit it anyway.
Too bad. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. So, a couple things. Going last means that a lot of your thunder gets stolen because we do have collective brains here, and a lot of my favorite moments are also other people's favorite moments. There's going to be some repetition in here. I will say that RuneQuest for me has been like a pretty personal thing that I put a lot of myself into. So it's been very, very rewarding to me how well it's been received within the RuneQuest community, because it's a tight community, but it's also a very discerning community. And for them to have embraced us the way they have means a lot to me. The emails themselves mean like the world to me, just like Amber. Like I get very emotional when we get them because we've got some wonderful thoughts about how we're spending time with people during their work days or difficult times in their lives, and that's a privilege to be a part of someone's life, and you're helping them get through their day. That's amazing. I take that very close to my heart. I'm not going to say seriously because we have a lot of fun, so it's not a serious thing, but I do. It means a lot to me that we do that. Something that outside of like RuneQuest, I've deeply enjoyed. I want to say also the collaboration that I've had with Amber. I've like just picked her brain for ideas when I've just been stuck a bunch of times, and it's been a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed it. Now, something that I really enjoyed this year that we did, I was going to say Fishblade, but now I can't. So I'm going to say something that I wasn't involved in, which was Mall Kids, because it was really cool to just kind of be able to step on the other side of it and not be on a stream and just listen to it and see like kind of what you guys got up to and be surprised. And that was really awesome. You guys did great. I loved listening to Mall Kids. It was really fun thing. My favorite Fishblade stat is microplastics.
Wow, pick your own.
I'm going to throw my vote in for yeah.
You got it, yeah.
And I got
Troy,
11 seconds left.
blah.
Also, the chat, like I purposely sometimes don't read the chat because I can't, because if I did, I would just not be able to continue doing what I'm doing, running the game. But the chat has been amazing and hysterical. And please don't stop. We love you all.
Yeah.
Real
Chat,
quick,
never stop.
real quick, Jess shouted out Christian's animal sounds as a highlight. I want to shout out Sarah's squirrel in Mall Kids.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Hey, boy, I don't remember the voice. I don't remember his name.
I think it was Gerald.
It was Gerald.
Gerald, yeah.
That sounds right.
Yeah, it was Gerald.
I just like being animals that have human voices. It is one of my favorite characters to play.
In our Pathfinder game, as a druid with Speak with Animals, I would just speak with all the animals to make Sarah do animal voices.
He gave me so many options.
Yep.
All I'm going to say is I got to play a diseased drunk rat with a New York accent, and he was very fun.
It's awesome.
All right. So now I have a silly little 4-question game. It is just silly trivia about us and our year, and I'm going to make these nerds try and remember things. So, now remember, this is 1d6, 1d4. The points don't matter, so it's fine. What was our first podcast episode of 2023?
Oh, geez.
Only Rainey has a chance of knowing.
Was Crossroad Carnival episode 3, episode 3.
First podcast.
Jess Show,
right.
episode 3.
Wow,
You are correct.
Jess, damn.
Only because to prepare for this, I looked at our calendar.
Cheater.
that Rainey put together. Rainey
You
updates the calendar
fucking
regularly, and I look at it all of the time.
I love this.
I'm glad.
Oh
I'm
my
glad
God.
someone looks at it.
I
Jess. Thank you.
occasionally remember
It's
we
just
have one.
sipping
I
for
occasionally,
spreadsheets.
seriously, I occasionally remember
I
we
love
have one
spreadsheets.
and look at it, and then I'm like, bah.
I update
mean-
it like daily.
I know you do.
Yeah,
'cause
and I
know you do
occasionally
'cause I
make
can
notes.
see
I'm
it.
like, I'm not here. I'm
Yep.
not playing.
So for January 6th, 2023, Crossroads Carnival episode 3, Among the Tall, Tall Pines. Next question. What has been our longest RuneQuest episode so far?
It's got to be one of the initiations because there's one that runs like
Gotta be
4
on the
hours.
initiation.
But fuck, I can't remember.
Was
which-
it the men's initiation? That one was pretty
It
long,
might
I
be
feel
the
like.
men's initiation.
Amber, you're
Yeah.
correct. It is
There
the
you
men's
go.
initiation.
That was like 4 hours, 20 minutes, something
Yeah.
like
It
that.
was long.
3 hours 52. RuneQuest episode 2, The Path of Hjort. That is their longest RuneQuest so far.
Probably one of our longest episodes too.
Doesn't touch Dread.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah,
Dread.
fuck,
like-
stay in your lane, man.
How
Dread.
long? How long was Dread?
Dread was like 6
Like
hours
7
or something.
hours.
Yeah, just let me put it this way. I had to leave at midnight around hour 4.
Ah,
Yeah, and we were still going
Wow.
strong. It's like six
Pretty
and a half
good, though.
hours. Yeah. It was
You guys
good.
were playing
Gotcha.
while I was on a plane.
Yep.
Like,
oh no.
how many one-shots were done this year between
Ooh.
streamed episode and podcast exclusives?
Okay.
So that I can think of 3.
I wish
7.
we could do this. Price is
9.
Right. I wish we could do this. Price is right.
Ding, ding, ding.
I'm gonna say it's probably
I'm gonna say
around
9.
7.
I think 7 too.
Amber, what's your guess?
8, just to be in the middle.
It is 7.
Hey.
It is 7. The first one shot of the year was Fishblade.
Yeah, it was so good.
Followed by Ghost Club.
Oh yeah.
Followed by Brady, what the fuck is this?
Animesis?
Animesis.
Oh,
Yeah.
Animesis is incredible.
It was really good.
Highly recommend everyone play that game.
Mall Kids, Mindcrawler.
Yep.
I should have written these down. Sorry, guys. Honor and Intrigue.
Then
No.
there was,
Yeah,
there was a
last-
one-shot.
yeah,
Then
with-
One shot.
Yeah, and then there was
Carved by the Garden, Return to Pine Island. Yeah, that's 7.
That's 8, I think.
That's 8. Fuck.
I might not be able to count. I might have lost
I
count.
win!
I might not be able to count. Amber might win. It's 1d6, 1d4. The points don't matter. So, as our final question, in which month of 2023 did we release the most episodes onto the feed? Not counting December, obviously.
Wait, the most episodes onto the feed? As in
April.
we didn't have.
October?
It would have to be a month that's longer.
No, because it's the month we did Fishblade, because we would have done 4. Fishblade was a random like Tuesday night.
Yeah,
That's what I'm thinking. But that
would
was
have
like
to be-
May or March, maybe?
No, maybe March. I was gonna say
March?
I don't think May. May sounds late.
Hmm.
My brief memory of the calendar.
All right, so you're right, but you're wrong.
Ah.
It is March, but Fishblade was February.
Oh shit.
So
Oh.
March contained RuneQuest Episode 2, the Colossal Finale Parts 1 and 2 released on the same day.
Oh,
I'm the
Yes,
worst.
That's
I'm the worst
right.
that did it.
I forgot about
RuneQuest
that.
3, Ghost Club, and RuneQuest 4.
Wow. Cool.
God damn.
Fishblade did bump February up to 5. In league with June, August, and September all at 5. All the rest of the months had 4.
For the record, I don't know if it'll be on this feed or the one that I have coming out, the separate feed coming out soon, but an expansion to Ghost Club just came out and the Kickstarter fulfilled. So I plan on doing another one of those. I don't know if it's going to be just me and Lynn again, or if you guys want to do it. If you like rolling a lot of dice, that game rules, because I think you always start the game rolling a 10d6 dice pool, and then it gradually
Yes.
goes down.
Fuck, that's a lot. All right.
I also want to say too that I have my copy of Alone Against the Static coming out to me, which is Chaosium released. It's a new solo Call of Cthulhu scenario. So that will be the premiere of Christian playing Call of Cthulhu on DMs After Dark, playing with myself. So I will do that when I get it.
Took this long.
Yeah.
I know, God. All right. That is it.
That's a year and a wrap. Wow.
That's
Damn.
a year. That's our 2023 recap. Thanks all for joining us on my beautiful, beautiful Chaos Baby 1d6, 1d4 feet, the 5 of us plus my cat.
Aw.
I'm not going to do my usual outro. If you're listening to this, you already subscribed to our feed, which means you love us, which means we love you. Have a good night, everyone. And remember Fishblade. What's your favorite Fishblade stat? And if you could make up a Fishblade stat,
Aw,
what would it be?
That's the one. Send
That's
us
the
your
one. Yeah.
Fishblade
Send us
stats.
your Fishblade stats. Holy shit.
Alright, see, I told you we could keep it quick.
And I just want to say to
Fuckers.
the one person in Wyoming, you're cool. The rest of you out there suck balls. Okay.
I was going to shout out Wyoming at the top of the show.
We have to help that one person get out.